survivors. It's me, Prepper Zan, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. Now, today, you guys, I'd like to talk to you guys about the food that we are eating in these markets, especially if you're shopping at these big box stores. I know you guys, some of you guys, a lot of you guys have heard me say that I was living off my preps. I think it was like a half a year ago, when all this stuff was going down, before, when I was stable out there in New York City. No, when I was in actually when I was in Houston. So it was before I went back to New York. I think it was like 8 months ago, because I was saying I don't trust the food, and I wanted to just live off my preps. And you only have so many preps, and you have to keep a lot of it stored right now because of what we're facing with the severe food shortages and all this different allegations and speculations that we're hearing that's targeting our food supply, allegedly. And I just didn't trust what was in the markets, right? But now I'm seeing there was a reason for me having that kind of spirit on me. I'm getting news about a lot of the foods now, because of the shortages and because of the hyperinflation, and a lot of these companies, they're cutting back, not even because they have to, because most of them, we made them billionaires. We done made everybody rich except for ourselves, y'all. Congratulations to all of us for being silly and not being self-reliant. But you guess what? You live and you learn. So now we've learned not to depend on these people. And you do what you got to do to gain your independence, to take care of yourself. Well, you have your own well at your house. You have your own garden there. And that way you know where your food is coming from. And then you depend on that. And all of us are guilty, y'all. We've all have made these people filthy, filthy rich for them to be putting us what we're going through now. And it's called greed. And most of all, it's called corruption, allegedly. Anyway, while I'm saying this, y'all, please give me a like. Y'all hit that thumbs up, please. And if you new to my channel, you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. And when I'm done, give me a comment. But anyway, going back to what the subject is. Now, since, the inflation, the shortages, a lot of these companies that produce these foods, especially these foods that are in boxes, these processed foods from the market, if it's not produce, y'all, I would give it a big side eye. A side eye. I'm going to tell you why. Allegedly, they're saying that they're cutting down on real ingredients, due to the inflation, and then it saves them money, and then also they're everybody is blaming it on what's going on over there overseas. They saying those countries over there that's at it with each other. I have to watch what I say on here because YouTube don't want us talking about it. But it says that both of those countries both play a major role in global food markets. They are net experts of several of the leading cereal crops: wheat, maize, corn, barley. Both are also dominant exporters of sunflower oil, one of the world's dominant vegetable oils. So a lot of this ingredients in a lot of these box processed foods, it's not real oil. It's not real wheat and corn and barley, allegedly. And it's not of a lot of the natural products that they may have used to use. We know a lot of stuff that's in America, by the time it hits the market, because they'll let us eat anything, y'all. A lot of stuff that we eat over here is banned in a lot of countries. They would not dare serve it to their people. But since this is such a capitalistic society, such a greedy society, and everything is about money, they really don't care about your health. They make a lot of money off you being sick than they do of you being healthy. And I think a lot of people don't realize that we actually think all this time and all these years, these people are our friends. That they really care about us and they care about our children. And a lot of y'all send y'all kids to these public schools and depend on these people to educate your children. I don't understand that neither. I just sent my kid to no schools and all that. I educated her myself. And she turned out to be amazing. And I'm not just trying to say I'm just all this wonderful person, but God always gave me common sense too. And I got ridiculed for that. people in my neighborhood talked about me. That she don't never send that girl to school. I'm like, well, I'm gonna let my daughter go to school where they gonna tell her she have to be 18 before and go to college and before she learns to be an entrepreneur, before she learns who she is as a black person in America, before she learns her own history and her own culture, which a lot of our people and a lot of other people who's born over here have been deprived of. We don't even know our real names. We were given other names. All this stuff was passed down through slavery. We don't even know how to properly eat. A lot of us don't. And what foods our bodies are compatible with. A lot of us deprive ourselves from the sun when our ancestors came from places in the sun. Whether a lot of us are Native American, a lot of us are African American. Some of us don't even know because we sit up here and been exposed to the teachings of America. And it goes on and on and on. So anyway, my point is, you need to be careful of this food and stuff that you are being exposed to and that you're feeding your families. Because everybody's trying to come back and everybody's getting over. Not only are they allegedly putting other type, they said a lot of the oil's not even really oils, y'all. Not only are they putting bad products in the market, but they charging a high price for it. A big high price for it. Try to stay as healthy as you possibly can. When you go into, I already tell y'all to cut back on eating. Honestly, if you eating a lot, maybe you can afford it. I don't eat a lot no more because not only is it unhealthy, and then you don't know really what you're eating, but also it's very, very expensive. And if you're wise enough to know to save your money right by now, or to put your money in investments that's going to bring you back money, like wise investments, then you wasting it all on food. Good luck with that. Now, with your food storage, I heard what I'm hearing is that canned goods are still good, like vegetables in cans and stuff like that, because it doesn't require, all these bad ingredients and things like that. When you're dealing with like a lot of these different kinds of foods and all these different kinds of ingredients they put in there, of course they trying to cut back because it's a lot of different things they need to make these products. But they're saying allegedly, but y'all do y'all due diligence and look into it yourselves, and you should be trying to can your own fruits and vegetables right about now. So y'all, we have to be careful. But everything, your health is everything. People think money is everything. It's not money that's everything. It's your peace of mind and it's your health. You really have to take care of your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, your emotional health. These things, once you have these things, then you can get money. Yeah, you can, but you need to take care. We need to take care of our health. Eat our vitamins. Work out. I'm not saying have a gym membership. You can work out right in your house. Yesterday I did a whole 40 minutes. I walked for about an hour and a half. I walked to the market. I walked back. Y'all know I always walk. I got my transportation back now, but I had even put away my transportation in a whole nother city and state so I wouldn't have access to it, so I would walk more. But the streets thing got so dangerous out here in Texas, with all these different people they allowed on our streets trying to sell. Somebody tried to sell me some drugs the other day. But anyway, y'all just take care of your body. Be very precautious of this stuff you getting out the market. Be very precautious of what you feed your children, and y'all just, and be cautious, be careful. I'm not saying don't send your kids to school. Let me just clarify that, because they have to get an education. But you need to be teaching them yourself as well. Teaching them how to prep. Teaching them how to believe in themselves. Making sure they read every day. These are things I instilled in my daughter, and she came out top 3 in the state of Texas on the honor society because I taught her from home. A lot of people started tripping at the beginning of the pandemic because they didn't know what to do about, how they was going to educate their children. It's your job to educate your children. Y'all looking for a system to educate your children and keep all of us in slavery and in bondage. What you think they're going to teach them? They're not teaching them how to make money at a young age and how to be an entrepreneur and how to take care of themselves and survivalism and things that they really need to know. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So, you can send your kid to school because these days you go to jail if you don't. But I'm just saying, educate your child as well. Educate your child at home. Don't let them come home and listen to all that bad rap music and all this bad other types of music and all this kind of stuff, calling women B's and H's and this, that, and other. Don't put that into your kids' spirit, because they look up to these type of people instead of looking up to people in their community that they should be looking up to. But anyway, y'all, that's another video. Y'all watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, purify your water before you use it. Please give me a thumbs up, smash the like button so this content can get out to other people, y'all. I'm trying to get it out there. I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to start my other pages and build my other pages, because I think they probably railroad me on this one. I know my numbers are more than they are, but the kind of content that I come with, they don't like me coming real like this here. And follow me on Patreon for weekly survivalism classes. And if you're looking for bug out areas for land, I have bug out areas here in Texas. Land here in Texas for sale. It's all on my website. Links in the description. And keep surviving.